Hey, what's up, y'all? And welcome back to a new episode of Poppin Conversations. Today, we're going to get into some of the wildest trending topics. We're going to start with baddies and then talk about my mom's favorite girl, Miss Cardi B.
To say about her. But so let's
Okay,
get
so
into it.
let's get into it. Let's start with baddies. I know you don't watch it, but I know you've
Mhm.
seen the clips, right?
I've seen clips, when I'm strolling social media, definitely see clips. I kind of get them confused sometimes with the Real Housewives. So sometimes I don't know if I'm looking at the Real Housewives or if I'm looking at whatever baddie. So I mean, I see different clips of different people. I don't really know who a lot of the
Yeah, so
women
what's
are.
your thoughts on it as just an outsider? Because I've watched, all of these things. I kind of grew up with reality TV. So what's your thoughts when you see these clips and things?
Well, I've seen enough, and I just have one question: why?
Why what?
Why is everybody so in tune to it? Like, what's the fascination with it? Because with me, these women are constantly fighting, they tearing each other down, and I love a good show. But
Mhm.
when you talk about throwing drinks at each other and swinging on each other, that's just something I can't get with. Because where
Yeah.
I come from, we don't play those type of games.
Yeah. It's
Period.
just really the entertainment and drama, the mess. It keeps to people watching and talking. I think the biggest thing is in a normal life, you wouldn't be in these situations with people that you don't like or don't like you. So that's the
Correct.
biggest thing. But they put these people into rooms and scenarios and it goes down and they get paid to throw down. And it's just become this whole epidemic of young women thinking that that's what they have to do to become successful because nobody wants to get a real job.
I get that the whole is for drama for TV and it sells. But personally, I can't relate. When I go out with my girls or we take a girls trip, it's because we genuinely love each other. I'm not going on a plane or out to eat with people and we about to be arguing and fighting. Like that's a waste of time. Do you know how valuable time is? No, I'm not doing that. That's just pure foolishness.
It's the money though. It pays the bills for sure. Like one of the girls showed her tax returns or whatever. She made over $600,000 just 1 year from this network. So it's attractive to people. Well, all
For
I gotta
sure.
do, I've been fighting, my whole life. All I gotta do is get on here and act a fool and I can, make
Was that the
these new
show that girl
opportunities.
Krishan was on?
Yeah, that's what, well, she started off. Well, she really, yeah,
Okay, I can
in that
respect the
network.
hustle. I truly can. But for me, I believe in uplifting women and uplifting people. So I can't sit around and watch a bunch of people tear each other down all day or doing an episode. That's just not for me. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I think that's the difference too with the baddies versus like you said, Real Housewives. That's the premise of more so Real Housewives to inspire us and show us like how Portia said, there's real life black queens
Correct.
in Atlanta that's put up and living a fabulous life, and to show more of that. And they're not necessarily arguing and bickering. It happens with the territory, but they're really just showing us like, yeah, you can really be a boss
So
rather
now that
than
that kind of show
throwing
I could get
paws.
with. It's about success. I mean, I drama free, women living their best lives, maybe. Do I not think that drama occurs in people
Yeah,
everyday life? Of course, but I don't want the whole episode about me throwing a drink in. I couldn't imagine putting on some clothes and going out just for somebody to throw a drink in my
just
face.
because you know that the producers are going to put you in a situation, you're going to sit down at a dinner with somebody you know don't like, and
Hmm.
y'all about to fight. Like that's the only thing that can happen.
Well, again, it sells. It's ratings is
Yeah.
what make you popular. What that's the reason why people are going to these shows. I don't personally like it. I mean, I know a lot of people that's what they love the drama. I don't mind watching like their lifestyles. It's inspiring to see, even the fashion
Hmm.
and the makeup. I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, these women are really beautiful, and I
Not
would
after they
imagine
leave
that.
the scene.
Well, not after they leave, and in their own right, they're talented at some point. I mean, we all
Yeah.
got talent, but it's just not something I can get with in that aspect of the fighting and the throwing drinks. It's just too much for me personally. I'd rather watch something else.
I agree. I was the same way, but now I find myself on Sundays watching it
But here I am
and
talking about
just
how much I
shaking my
love
head.
here I am talking about how much I love Cardi in a few minutes. So people
Well,
can't stand Cardi.
let's say because Cardi started off on reality TV. If you
Never
don't know,
watched her
Cardi
on
started
reality
off
TV, so I
on
don't
Love and
know.
Hip Hop. Well, she started off on Instagram. She was popular. You know, she was a dancer and she went to Love and Hip Hop. And people like me, if you're in my age range, that's when you probably fell in love with Cardi on Love and Hip Hop because she was raw. And they used to always tell her, just like Jocelyn, you never gonna make it out the strip club. You were never going to be anything. And then look at our girl.
But see,
She's
that's why I can
soaring.
relate to Cardi. Like I came on the scene, of course, much later. I tried to go back and watch some of them episodes, but I couldn't.
It's
So I
just if you
never
weren't there, it just
Right. I never watched Cardi on
Mm.
the episodes. I fell in love with Cardi from Bodak Yellow. I mean, let's
Oh
just
Lord.
that was when it came out. That song was hard. It hit hard. I could relate to it, and from that point on, Cardi's been my niece, and that's how I relate to her. If you know me, you know that's my girl. I mean, I Cardi can do some wrong, but who? I mean, we all do stuff, but don't do too much on Cardi. Don't do
Look,
too much.
okay, let me put this out there. If you don't know, now you're gonna know. My mom loves Cardi. She legit has this girl's number saved in her phone with no number. And she's just manifesting like I'm gonna meet
That's
Cardi. That
right.
is my niece. Like it's just that real, like you can feel
That's what
it.
it
Like
is.
Cardi is a real one. We love her.
Me and Cardi can sit down and have a genuine conversation about some of everything because she's real and I like it
Mhm,
and real recognizes real and I
mhm.
do believe that manifestation is something that you can do. So yes, I do have Cardi B picture saved in my phone as my faves. Like she's one of my faves as a matter of fact. So get it right, Cardi, you are one of my faves in my phone. There's no number attached, just your picture, and I think it was the last picture from when she went to when she spoke for at Kamala Harris rally. I reset because baby, she was bad up on that stage. So anywho, I can get on a soapbox, but I just like the fact that people talk mess all the time. Let's just
Mhm.
go there. People think they can attack celebrities or attack you. People attack us. Like we love that people are watching our episodes. Are people gonna be critics? Of course. But people think they can say something and you're not supposed to say anything back. And I love that Cardi, she won, she witty. She got what is it? The clap back for you. I had a clap back
Mhm.
too, because my mouth. I'm witty too. Like people will try you, so I respect that because people do too much when it come to Cardi. She's out here, she's handling her business, she's raising her kids, she's making her money, and people still have something to say. So they gonna always have an issue with you, no matter what you're doing. So what you got to say now? Oh, we're
Just
gonna
live
find
your
something to
best
say.
life out loud.
Exactly. Live it to your fullest because people gonna have something to say whether you doing good or doing bad. So at this point, Cardi, do you and girl, when you get a chance, call me.
I love that and that's the thing. When she started, we were able to see more of her lives and her personality.
Hmm.
Now I feel like we don't get to see that as much, but it helps me and her fan base. But seeing her just out with a new man and all that, I'm like, yes, cousin, like get you a new man. She's the fashion girl. You know, Cardi B
Right.
put that stuff on. So I love how and then but in the evening she in the Bronx with her Tim's on. Like I love that
And that's what I
about
love
her.
about her. She never switched up. She been true to
Mm-mm.
herself from day one, and I respect that. And some people got to switch, and I know we code switch all the time when we're in different rooms, but Cardi has stayed true to who she is from day one. She been snapping back at folks, and she hasn't stopped. And I appreciate that because it gets people off your back. Because if once they see they can get you one time, people just keep coming for you. So they know they can say so much about her and then the comeback is coming. And I like the fact that I just saw her in culture. I think it was
Mhm.
last night cooking. I can relate. They were making cookie dough or something. And her trying to be patient with the babies and taking culture through the motions of making the cookie dough. And then the other little baby coming to the scene. She's being a mom. She's juggling it all. She's trying to let you all in and see some of her life. But y'all got something to say about everything. So sometimes I'm like, hey, don't show them nothing, girl. Don't show them
And they're
nothing.
so mean. Like people go so deep with it on the internet. They're attacking you, your mama, your baby. It's like I thought kids was off limits.
Nowadays, nothing is off limits. That's why I say Cardi is winning, and I'm rooting for her. And just like I root for all the women when they're doing their thing, all the cast members on Baddies, don't get it wrong. I'm rooting for you all to be successful. I'm just saying I can't get with some of the scenes and some of the storylines. I'm just not here for it. But I'm rooting for anybody that's trying to be successful. Man, woman, child. I'm rooting for you, but I'm not here. I guess I grew up with too much drama and I just don't want any parts of it. To the most part. I don't like drama. Like I'm not saying I'm boring now. I get down
You
with the
like
get
a
down.
good debate, some
Exactly.
good fun energy.
I like politics, but some people go too far with politics. Like I have an opinion about all this foolishness that's going on in America right now. They doing too much, but I'm not about to get online and argue with you to the point that I get my accounts blocked or I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
I have an opinion, you have an opinion. You voice your opinion, I voice mine. I'm done with it. I don't care no more after that.
Yeah, America is doing too much indeed. There's a lot going on. I don't ever know where to start with that. Some people really get on the internet and argue up and down and post
Mhm.
things about who they dislike and who they like. That does not do anything for me, in my
Right.
spirit. So I don't participate. But like you said, I'm rooting for everyone. That we all can just work together and figure out how to be better. Because we have kids, like that's what changed me the most. Like I have a daughter
Mhm.
and she wants to be like me. Like, which is a
Correct.
blessing. Like woo. But she literally emulates everything that I do. I
Correct.
cannot watch certain things in her presence. I can't listen to certain music. I can't wear certain things.
Cause they
When
watch
she's around,
everything.
she watches everything.
And that's what I'm saying, like about the comparisons between the cast members on Baddies and Cardi's. And I know there's when people get into the debate, there's going to be a lot of similarities because, like you said, she was on a show and the drama that she brought when she was on the show and whatever. But the whole point is, they're still human. They're still women. At the end of the day, I respect the hustle. I draw lines when it comes to certain things. People can find something to say about me. Now, I mean, I don't have a perfect life. Opening up doors. You may see some things or hear some things about me that you may not be impressed with. Do I personally care? No. So, so I say that to say we all have things that we may not be proud of because nobody is perfect. Even though some of these people get on here and try to tear down the cast members at Baddies or try to tear down a Cardi for what she's done or she's shaking her butt or whatever. Well, I don't have time for that because if I feel like shaking mine and I'm at a party or on the scene, I'm gonna do whatever makes me feel good. Especially, I'm older, but before that, where I'm at in my life, you can't come at me with certain stuff. I'm just not having it. So I respect them and I respect their hustle. I will never knock that. I'm just not for sitting down giving my 30 minutes when all it is drama and fighting. Do I
Yeah,
listen to every Cardi song? No. Do I like every Cardi song? No. Do I like everything she do? No. But I like her. I genuinely like her. And it
yeah,
may be because it reminds me of me growing up, and the drama
yeah,
that I had to go through coming up in Detroit, in the streets of Detroit, and what we went through. But I can relate to her. I can truly relate to my niece. So be
yeah.
light on Cardi. I'm gonna tell y'all now,
Not too much, okay, not too much on
not too much
Cardi.
on Cardi B.
So I guess that's a no. You wouldn't be a judge for baddies, like
Now if they ask me, I'm going on Baddies. Now what does that mean to be a judge?
So they have the casting when all the girls show up to try to be on the show. So you sit on the panel and you the same way you sitting there looking at them like, girl, why you got that on? Or you don't have to
Oh,
fight her to get a spot on this show. Show me your personality. What do you do for a living? Like you're a judge on the panel trying to see if there'll be a good
trying to see
cast
who would be
member.
a good cast member to come on the show. Yeah, I'll do that. But
But
see, I have a different opinion. So my thing is,
let me say,
do you
but
want somebody like me, who's old and more seasoned, or do they want somebody like you? Like, oh no, that's who you want. She about to bring the drama and the heat.
they
So it's
want
it's
both,
different.
for
I'm
sure. There's two
balanced.
levels to it. Like Cash Doll was one of the celebrity judges last season. And Cash is like a little bit older than me, so she's like mid-30s. And she from Detroit. You know Cash Doll, she remember when
Hmm.
she was sitting there like, this is some foolishness. But she said the check cleared. So hey,
Exactly.
if
I
you need to call me again,
exactly. So I'm like Flavor Flav. That check be
exactly.
cash, and so yeah,
The,
yes.
the budget, they have the
Baddies
budget.
call me. I'll come be a
Yeah,
judge.
you
I'll
just
be
not
a
gonna be
house
for the
mom. You want me to
foolishness.
be a house mom? I'll be a house mom. I'll come on.
Just be
Long as that
yourself.
check
Like,
clear.
baby girl, you don't have to do that. Baby girl, you don't have to
Girl,
hit
let me tell you, it's
everybody.
another way to get that done. I got some wisdom for you. I can share some stuff with them.
So Zeus Network, Lemmy Plumber, Natalie Nunn, Cardi B, y'all boy.
Cardi, call me so I can have that number. Like right now on my phone, if I show you my phone, Cardi, I'm gonna go to my phone, I'm gonna show you my face. Cardi, look, all it got, look, like literally, like I need to cover up everybody. But Cardi, you're there, but no number, no number, no number in my phone.
We love you. Okay, supporting women. We're going to figure this out. We're going to show people it's okay to show your personality, have
Correct.
disagreements, but we guys got to get it together for this next generation.
We do.
I think that's the big thing, a
That's
big
the biggest
takeaway.
thing.
Guys, let's do better. Even Cardi B said her kids didn't know who she was and they don't listen to her music. She said, Culture said, "Are you Cardi B?" So that goes to show you, like, you can
Exactly.
do these things, but we do have to watch it because these kids are watching us. And we can support people and tell them, baby girl, you don't have to hit her. You don't have to
And
throw a
so the
drink
thing
on
is,
her.
like Cardi is saying, what y'all see on TV and what I'm putting out in my music video and my music, my kids ain't seeing it. So, like when we was growing up, they used to say it's a time and place for everything. So
Hmm.
there you go. So she making her she clocking it and making that money, but she knows that hey, it's a limit to what she about to expose her children to. So
Yeah,
but
it's a
that's a
limit.
part of being a parent. Why is your 6 year old or under 18 year old watching certain stuff on TV and know more about baddie episodes? And I'm 50 and I don't. Like so that's a
Yeah.
parent thing. That's not a Cardi or baddie episode. That's a parent.
Yeah.
Do be a parent.
Bring back
Not to get
shame.
old.
I always say that y'all was some shamed. Ooh, shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame.
The
Bring back
community beating and the
shame.
shame that
Bring it
y'all
back.
didn't want it. Remember, y'all was the generation nobody can check my kid and everybody ain't gonna be whooping my child. So this is what y'all
Well,
had. Now y'all
shame the
talking about
mama.
where the village at? The village ain't helping me watch my kids because we tried. And you said, can't nobody tell me what to do about my child. My kids got an opinion. This gentle parenting and all this other stuff. So you deal with it.
Yeah.
Don't come
Yeah.
looking for us.
Just comparison and stuff, that's a whole different topic for
mm.
a whole another day.
Y'all go
We're
ahead
going
with
to
your
talk
gentle
about
parenting.
gentle parenting.
Hmm
Stay
I don't.
tuned.
There's a balance. I believe that kids shouldn't be beaten all the time, and you should put time out. But the whole concept of the level that some people took this to, oh, it's gonna get you
Yeah.
when they get about 13. Come
Well, I love that. We do have to talk about if you are a business owner and you want to showcase your brand on Poppin Conversations, now is your time. We are accepting applications and we would love to support you. So go ahead and submit in your stuff to us.
Yes, and DM us on IG at Poppin Conversations, or email us if you want to be featured on any episodes. That's it for today's episodes. And if you watch Baddies, what do you think about reality TV these days? And are you Team Cardi like me? And if
Like
so,
her,
let me
Team
know.
Cardi all the way.
Team
Until
Cardi.
next time, stay unbothered, stay manifesting. Know that these kids and these young folks are watching us, so we do need to lead by example, or I'm bringing back shame.
Bring
Let's
back
keep the
shame.
combo popping.